how important is it for an artist to be innovative, not only from his head, thought process, but with his art?
I think that most artists, again, there's so many different kinds of artists. So for example, even if you did take an artist that's a mythological painter, that we do have lots of those in the world, mythology is so vast that I can't even imagine how one would one would not have content, or like one would not have a painting to make out of any of those stories, any of those scenes. So I still do find that quite interesting that, you know, someone would think that you do not, like an artist would run out of things to paint even in the mythological scene. That being said, again, like I don't think my paintings are mythological mostly, and they are more about expressing the subconscious. So, and that source is infinite. Really, it's infinite. Like I have so many drawings that are yet to be painted, and I don't think I'll ever run out of things to paint. It's because once you tap into the source and you break open, you just tear into the other universe, it's huge, man. Like even if you try to finish, you would not be able to. I don't know how. And I think people might have those kinds of blocks or confusions if they are painting something that's very worldly. Like, you know, if you're into like just landscapes, even again, landscapes also so vast. I can't even imagine people running out of things to paint or feeling blocked in any way inspirationally. I'm sure. I think that when people sense these blocks, right, I think it's something else. It's much deeper than just them not having inspiration or them not being able to come up with something. I think it's a
block.
It could be like an emotional block, or it could be like something that they haven't dealt with in their personal life, or something else that is troubling them. But I find the fact that someone would probably, like, say a landscape painter would just run out of landscapes to paint, or a mythological painter would just run out of things to paint in the mythological scene. So I always think that it's much deeper than that. So sometimes it's like some painters are very good technically, but they've only been painting things that they see in the world, right? Like you see a person in front of you, you paint that. And then there are other artists that have this great crazy imagination. They're like scribbling in their books, color pencils, watercolors, all that stuff, but they don't have the technical skills to put it down in such a way that another person could understand their vision the way that they visualized it. So I think this is also where people run into blocks, and these are some of the reasons that people run into blocks. I don't think it's ever because I've painted everything in the mythological scene. I have nothing else to paint. I have 500 gods, but now I've suddenly run out of things to paint. I believe it's always something much deeper.